It's muted.
I've been talking this whole time on mute. Oh my God.
Yep.
I have been talking this whole time on mute.
Yes, sir, you have.
Unfreaking believable. Drew, I'm glad you told me, man. I got to start the whole doggone show back over now, man. Because I was talking about taking the show to the next level and how we got something great on our platform. We can go to that next level. And come to find out, I had the mute button hit. I thought the unmute button was unmuted, unless I just muted it, man. I gotta go back. I know I ain't got the. I'll be doggone, man. Thank you, Drew, man. If you wouldn't have came on, I would have been doing this whole doggone show on mute, man. People probably would have been like, "What the heck?"
What the hell is going on?
Man, yeah, we were just talking about the NCAA Sweet 16 kicks off tonight, man. You got UConn 40-31 over San Diego State at halftime. Then you got Arizona and Clemson 43-43 in the second half right now, out in that West Regional, out at the crypto.com center where the Lakers play at and everything. So 43-43, Clemson, Arizona. Then we got our nightcap games. Alabama versus North Carolina Tar Heels out at crypto at 8:39. And
Roll
then the
Tide's gonna
game,
get their ass rolled on.
they will. The Tide will get stumped tonight. And then we turn around and we got Illinois versus Iowa. Illinois versus Iowa. This is gonna be a great game tonight, man. And I say, like I was saying, you got to worry about that boy from oh man, you got to worry about my man from Illinois. He is a scoring freaking machine, man. When I say he a scoring machine, oh man, Terrence Shannon Jr. puts up 23 a night, man. And Iowa State got to have somebody that's gonna stop him, man. But then Iowa State got to turn around and they gotta look at this. Illinois got to turn around and stop this Iowa State team. Iowa State, led by one of by St. Louis's own Keyshawn Gilbert, who averages around 14 a game, and they just got an athletic team, man. So Iowa State versus Illinois is going to be a good one tonight, and that tips off a little bit past the 9 o'clock hour at 9:09, and they are in
That
Boston
is
at TD
10:09 for
Garden.
me.
10:09. They're at TD Gardens in Boston, man. They're at TD Gardens in Boston.
So the
How
Tar
far are you?
Heels kick off in an hour, right?
Yes. Are you a Heels fan, Drew?
Yes, sir.
I love the Heels, man. I am a diehard Heels fan, man. I am the Heels.
And Houston at Duke
Oh man,
tonight too.
I don't like Puke, man.
Nope.
They play tomorrow night. Puke play tomorrow
Oh yeah,
night.
that's tomorrow night,
Yeah,
the
those tonight
29th.
game. Tomorrow's games is NC State, which has been the Cinderella of the tournament. They play Marquette tomorrow night.
That's gonna be a good one.
That's gonna be a damn good one, man. That NC State team, man, showed me something when they beat us in the ACC championship, man. That's gonna be a damn good game. And tomorrow's game, you got Gonzaga versus Purdue. Like I shared, this is the first time Gonzaga has been under the radar. Every time Gonzaga has been going in the NCAA tournament, they've been the number one seed.
Mm-hmm.
Now they're number five seed. They're
Yep.
flying underneath the radar, and they play Purdue tomorrow. And I think Gonzaga is going to beat Purdue tomorrow for some reason. I think Gonzaga is going to beat Purdue tomorrow night
I
because
think
it's
tomorrow night's games are going to be Houston, NC State, Gonzaga, and I think Tennessee is going to get past Creighton.
you think, hey, I know Houston go beat Duke, man. Everybody was like, I said, man, Houston got that. They got blew out in their conference championship. They got blew out by 30. That was the wake up call they needed. They've
Mm-hmm.
been playing flawless. Hey, you sometimes you need that kick in the ass to get going, and that's what they got. They got that kick in the ass, and they going, man. They rolling with that kick in the ass, man. and Duke is go get a chance to see what they're going to be about tomorrow. And then you got Creighton and Tennessee. This Dino loved Tennessee, man, but
Where's he
I
at
think,
tonight?
huh?
Where's Dino at tonight? Is it
Ain't
just
no
you and me?
ain't no telling where he at. Just me and you, man.
That's it.
Rose, Roosevelt, hey, Crawford, man, what's up, man? Thank you for joining, Crawford. That is gonna be a good matchup. Crawford said that Illinois and Iowa State game is gonna be a good one tonight. And you're right, Crawford. That's gonna be a good one, brother. But that Creighton and that Tennessee game is gonna be a very good one too, man. And I think Creighton they out the Missouri Valley, man. Creighton may come with an upset. It's gonna be interesting. Creighton could pull off that upset, man.
I
Because they
mean,
got they
Tennessee
got
might
some
have got that.
ballers.
Tennessee might have got that kick in the ass that they needed though too.
I think so, man. I think Tennessee got that wake up call too, man. Because the tournament game when they got blew out, man, they got the
Mm-hmm.
wheels beat off of them. That's sometimes what they need, man. That wake up call. When they get that wake up call, man, then that's like, okay, now it's
Okay.
time to get going.
Yep.
Now I can't. Now we can't lose no more. Conference tournament. At least you know you got something right after that. Hey, you don't have nothing else after that. Conference tournament, you stuck, man. You lose out in the NCAA tournament.
You gone. You go
You
home.
you go bye bye. You go bye bye.
This Clemson Arizona game is staying pretty close.
Oh yeah, that Clemson Arizona game is very close, man. Hey man, I gotta show some love to the little dance. They call it the little dance, man. But they don't give them they don't show them enough love and everything, man. We gotta show them love. We gotta show them guys some love. NIT semifinals is starting up next Tuesday. You got Utah, the Utes versus Indiana State in one semifinal in the NIT, and the other NIT semifinal, the Georgia Bulldogs versus Seton Hall, and they are playing in Indianapolis. The Pacers play it. They typically usually play in New York, but they kind of changing the venue up. They playing in Hinkle Fieldhouse in Indianapolis. So they are playing in Indianapolis to see who is the NIT champion. So
So
that's going to be
who you got winning the whole thing?
NIT or NCAA.
NCAA.
You know I'm partial to the Heels, man. I got the Heels cutting down the nets, man. But if we don't, I would say the team that would beat us in the Final Four would probably be UConn. If we don't win it, UConn will repeat. Put it like that. If we don't cut down the nets, UConn will be a back-to-back champion.
You think so?
I'm 100% sure they will be a back-to-back champion.
You think NC State makes the Final Four? Because really they got to beat Marquette, and then they got to beat the winner of Purdue Gonzaga or Creighton Tennessee.
See, that's the thing, though, man, Drew. If they wouldn't have been over, if it put like this,
Well, I guess they got to beat Houston or Duke first
okay,
if they get past Marquette.
if they beat Marquette, then
They play either Houston or Duke, whoever wins that game.
if they play Duke, I think they can beat Duke.
Yeah.
Houston is just so damn athletic, man. They got an athletic team, man. And LJ Cryer, man, he averages 16 a game, man. He gets buckets, man. I ugh. If they play Houston, I don't I don't think they'll beat Houston. But if they play Duke, I think they'll beat Duke. If Duke happens to get past Houston, NC State will knock Duke off. But right now, NC State is the Cinderella. They are the Cinderella squad, man. So a lot going on with basketball, man. Gonna be a good weekend, man. And when we come next Tuesday, we're gonna have the Final Four set. The final four will be set by next Tuesday, buddy. So we gonna know who's all in the four and who's all not in the four. I gotta talk about it. We are at that point. Major League Baseball kicked off today.
Not
Today
for
was the
me.
first day
Not
of
for me.
MLB, man. What you say?
Damn,
Not for you, Drew?
the damn Phillies got postponed till tomorrow.
The Phillies and the Braves were supposed to kick off at Citizen Bank, man.
Yep.
Postponed because of rain, man. The rain came in and soaked you guys out. It also rained out the Mets and Brewers. The Brewers were supposed to open up in New York versus the Mets, and it rained them out too as well. Cincinnati kicks off. They beat the Nationals 8-2 today. The Blue Jays topple the Rays 8-2 as well. The Cardinals got steamrolled 7-1.
How about the O's blowing out them Angels today too?
Oh man,
11-3, stomped their ass.
the Orioles knocked out the Angels, and they beat up. When I say they beat up, they literally beat the brakes off of Patrick Sandoval, man. They knocked his. Hey man, this dude. Whew, he only lasted an inning and 2/3. Man, gave up six hits, 5 runs, 3 earned runs. Man, they tagged him, man.
The Reds put a whooping on the Nationals. Jays put a whooping on. Dodgers put a whooping on your Cards.
Man, the Dodgers beat us 7-1, man. And I don't think it was the fact, man. The Dodgers are still a team that's just tough, man. Shohei Ohtani had a couple hits, man, and man, we just couldn't do
Oh,
nothing
I
with him,
wanted to
man.
ask you about him. What's
What's
going on
that?
with this whole gambling thing?
Uh,
Do we think it's him, or is he just using his interpreter as a cop out?
his interpreter is probably used as a cop out.
I
I
saw a
think
thing.
so,
I saw a
man.
video of Pete Rose today. They asked him how he felt about it. He said, "Man, I wish I would have had an interpreter."
Right. Man, the Cardinals didn't do nothing today. They only had 3 hits today, man.
Man, how about the Tigers and White Sox game? I bet that was a snoozer.
Oh my
I'd have been
God.
sleeping through that thing. 1-0. What a
But you know what? Those that's what you call good baseball, Drew. 1-0. That means it's a pitcher's duel. They were battling and everything, but they were in Chicago. They was on the south side of Chicago. And if you ever come up here through Chicago, Drew, you got to stop by Jim's Polish, man. They have the best Polish in the goddamn Midwest, buddy. Jim's Polish, man. You stand up and order it, man. They got the sauerkraut, they got the grilled onions. You put on it, man. They throw the mustard. You can get your packs of relish and everything or ketchup. But man, Jim's Polish is a
If I'm coming
staple.
up to Chicago, I'm going to D'Alessandro's and getting some of that Italian beef.
You gotta you gotta get that Italian beef, man. That Italian beef is fire too, man. But I'm telling you, man, if you want the best Polish in town, man, hey, I don't know what the hell they do at Jim's, but man, it is the best. Hey man, the Detroit Tigers beat the White Sox 1-0, man. 1-0, man. And it was a pitcher's duel, man. It was a lot of uh pitcher's duel, man. Both starters went 6 innings. Both one gave up 5 hits, one gave up 3 hits, one gave up 1 earned run, the other one gave up no runs, man. Man, one no hits, man. I'm just like, wow. Just 9 hits total between both teams. That was a hitter's matchup, man. That was a hitter's matchup. A couple guys, Crawford, you are a White Sox guy, right? Your White Sox dropped one today. Crawford won the nut, man. Crawford is a White Sox guy. He is from Chicago, man, and took one on the chin, won the nut. Right now, games being played right now on ESPN. Texas Rangers versus Chicago Cubs. Texas Rangers received their World Series rings tonight in defense of their title. And they are tied right now, 1-1, top of the fifth inning with the Cubs. Nathan Eovaldi is pitching. He's throwing right now 4 in the third. And he's willing. He's willing and dealing. Gave up 2 hits. Gave up 2 hits, 1 earned run. But they are balling right now in Texas, man. Also, we got a couple more games tonight. The Guardians and Athletics out in Oakland, and talk more and more talk that the Athletics may be going to Las Vegas.
Yeah.
And
They're gonna get
Drew,
that futuristic stadium.
hey Drew, man, you the only ones that like that damn stadium, man. Everybody else, they crazy. Jeremy, Jay, what's up? Let the film speak. Jay and Willie Jack, my boy Jay joined us tonight, man. We talking about baseball, Jay, your first love, man. We talk about baseball, man. What do you think about that stadium, Drew? I like the stadium, man. Do
I
you
like it.
like
I
it?
think, yeah, I do like it. I think the screen, that whole screen in right field thing, that could be maybe a
Uh-huh.
little smaller,
Yeah.
but it really does look like the Sydney Opera House, which I think could be cool. But you got to think too, if they're going to Vegas, you got Darth Vader's toilet bowl there. You got all with the Raiders' new stadium. You got all those like hotels and all the casinos and all that other stuff. Like you got the Sphere. So why would it not? You know what I mean? Like, I mean, it's fitting for Vegas.
It's a
I
show, it's a showman's town. Vegas,
exactly.
Vegas.
It's fitting for Vegas.
This is this. I don't care. I want you to chime in. Jay Crawford, Percy. This is a pretty neat damn stadium. It's a retractable roof. This is pretty neat, man. I don't give a
Stadium.
damn what nobody say. I like
That's
this
what they're thinking
stadium.
of building in Vegas.
I like this stadium. The jumbotron to be on right here. Man, I like this. I don't care what nobody say.
I
This
kind
is
of
a
like it too. And I mean, those fans aren't going to be getting cooked by the Vegas sun all day, so that'd be nice too.
yeah, you're right, Jay. You got to be locked in if you playing any sports in Vegas, man. See, Jeremy agreed with us, man. This stadium dope, man. This is I like this stadium, man.
Now, I wonder if they change the colors around for like, because you know, if they build that, they're gonna have an all-star game there. They're gonna have like I don't want to stretch to say that you will get to see a World Series there for a little while, but
He say the screen could be distracting a little bit though.
yeah, I think that's what I was saying. I think it could be a little smaller, but it looks like it's probably just like a giant projection up there or something. So I'm
I
sure they
think
can
that
adjust the
I,
size.
I think there may be a projection and everything, but that is pretty damn futuristic, man. Unless you put a big old jumbotron in left center and everything, but you don't. But see, if you don't want to cover up the MGM Grand because you
Yeah,
got people
exactly.
that's looking at the MGM Grand and
They want to leave that out there because that's
yeah,
the Vegas skyline. Of course, they're going to want to leave that.
yeah, you don't want to cover that up. But man, I'm telling you, this is pretty dope, man. This is pretty dope, man. I would love to see a virtual tour. Let me see if they got a virtual tour. I want to see a virtual tour. Baseball stadium virtual tour. See if they got a. Here we go. I think we may be in luck, Drew. We may get us a virtual tour, buddy.
No, that's a minor league stadium.
Oh, we don't need that one.
It's Las Vegas Ballpark, Triple A stadium there.
Oh, it's
Yeah, it's the
still a
same one.
triple. Still the AAA. The Aviators. We're not talking about the Aviators. Let me see if we can get it right here. See if we can get something here.
That picture that was on the cover there looked pretty wild.
It did. It did. I want to see how it would line up. It will probably be a very good stadium to play ball in, man. And it's going to get some all-star games and like the Super Bowl and everything. When you go to Las Vegas, man, I mean, hey, that's a whole different ball game. You do got to come ready to focus and everything.
That's pretty sure. It definitely does look like the Sydney Opera House. Man, look at that.
Man, that's fucking dope, man.
That's very, very fitting for Vegas.
Showman, man. That's a Showman Stadium, man.
Just why they're gonna have such a garbage ass team go there.
Hey, man. And the thing is, Drew, if you're staying across the street at the MGM Grand or somewhere, you can just shuttle over to the stadium, man. You know they're
Mm-hmm.
gonna be running shuttles. If you stay at Circus, the Luxor, uh, shit, man,
They
Mandalay
got
Bay,
they got all those hotel casinos right there. Like
and you
they're all gonna be
shuttle. Hey, man, I would love to be a shuttle driver in Las Vegas when if they got a stadium, you taking people to the game, and they
just
tip you
imagine
and
how it
stuff.
is with Vegas right now. Like with the
Oh my
Raiders.
god. Oh yeah, yeah,
Like during football season, home games, man.
yeah.
Yeah, I think that looks like Darth Vader's toilet. That
Oh
giant
yeah.
damn Raiders stadium.
Oh, the Yankees lost today. They won today. They beat the Astros 5-4 in Houston. Then you got the Marlins that took one on the chin to the Pirates 6-5. Pittsburgh beat the Marlins 6-5. The Padres, they knocked off the Giants 6-4. Good baseball, man. Good baseball that's going on today, man.
So BP,
Royal,
I got something here for you. I'll
talk
just
to
see
me.
if you're interested in it. I know you.
Talk to me, Drew.
So I got this stack of some stuff here. I know you're a Ravens guy. How you feel about your boy Zay? Have you licked your wounds about him dropping that touchdown?
Yeah, I got over it, man. It was tough, man.
I got
But
the.
but I redeemed myself, Drew. I think I'm over it, man.
Well, hold on. You see that?
Is that Zay or Lamar?
That's Zay right
Okay.
there. So this thing's valued around 30 or $40. I got that sitting here. How you feel about your boy David Ajabo?
I like a Jawbo, man. I do, man. I do. I do.
You interested in any of that stuff right there? That's your boy Ajabo's auto right there.
Oh, look at that, man. Jawbo. Okay.
I got this like I've been moving a bunch of stuff. Obviously, you know my little side hustle in the card
Oh
world.
yeah.
But yeah, I've been kind of saving stuff. I know I'm still looking for that Lamar rookie for you. Don't think I
Oh
forgot
man.
about you.
Hey man,
But
I want that, man. I want that Lamar rookie dog. I want that one.
I'm gonna find one. I just haven't. I've been buying Ravens in the breaks and stuff. I just bought, like I told you earlier about the money I spent on some cards. I bought this is a hobby box right here. There's only
Uh-huh.
six cards in this box, two autos guaranteed.
Dang.
And then this thing, do you see that? Find
Rogers.
find four autographs. There's only four cards in the box.
Dang. Is that Rogers rookie card?
Nah, this is 2019. So you got who was in the 19 class? Nick Bosa, I believe, or was it Joey Bosa? One of the Bosa boys. You
It
got
was Nick.
AJ Brown, Kyler Murray, uh TJ Hawkinson. So that's their
Uh
rookie year.
and that was
David Montgomery.
Chase Young too, right?
He was 18, I believe.
No, Chase came out with Nick Bosa. They were on that same Ohio State team. What I'm thinking
I want to say
Ch-
you
Chase and Nick Bosa was on that same Ohio State team.
Chase Young, NFL rookie. I want to say I would help by
Chase
typing
Young,
year.
yeah, it said Chase Young reunites with Ohio State
He was
teammate Nick Bosa.
yeah, he was 2020. Nick Bosa was 19. Chase Young was 2020.
Okay, okay, I knew they played together.
Yeah,
I didn't know what year they came out in, but
yeah. Bosa was
I
19. Chase Young was 2020.
I knew they were teammates at Ohio State.
But yeah, this box is I'll have to show you when we rip this. We're gonna be tearing this down this weekend. I'm running the show this weekend.
Uh-huh.
So we're gonna rip this down. I'll take some photos and show you some of this because I was looking up the checklist and I could probably maybe even like pull it up here and share my screen with you. Man, you would be blown away by some of the shit that's coming out of this box.
You say some of it that's coming out the box.
Oh my gosh.
Oh man, I forgot to show love for the women, man. The NCAA women Final Four is on the way too, Drew. Oregon State versus Notre Dame. Big shout out to my girl Niele Ivy, man, the head coach at the University of Notre Dame, man. We did our college internship together up at Matthews Dickey Boys and Girls Club. So big shout out to Niele doing her thing, man. She got them to the Sweet 16, man. And they are on the they in that same bracket down there with South Carolina, man. They play Oregon State. If they get past Oregon State, it's gonna be a tough one for Niele and them because they got them Lady Gamecocks who play Indiana. And I'm not looking past Indiana, man, but South Carolina, it's just them against the world, man. South Carolina is just looking just unstoppable right now, man. Then you got NC State versus Stanford out in Portland. And then you got Gonzaga, the Lady Bulldogs, man, versus Texas, the Lady Longhorns, man. Would it be something if both Gonzaga teams make it to the Final Four?
That'd be huge for Gonzaga. That'd be huge for the school.
Huge for the school and great on recruiting too, man.
Absolutely.
Great on recruiting, man. And with the NIL deals and everything, you can go to a school, man, and just say, "Hey, you go get $200,000 or $300,000 and be straight on an NIL deal and stuff, man."
Mm-hmm.
But man, it that's going to be interesting, man. Uh, with our women, then we got our Friday. They got Friday, Sunday matchups, and then let me see, they Friday, Saturday, Friday. They go Friday, Saturday. You got LSU versus UCLA, and then you got Colorado versus Iowa. That's going to be a good one too, man. Colorado versus Iowa will be
Mm-hmm.
a damn good one, man. It is going to be a good game, man. And when I say it's going to be a good game, oh my God. Uh Colorado girls ain't bad, man. Colorado girls is not bad at all. And they made it to the Sweet 16 and they play up against Iowa, man. But they're gonna have their hands full with Caitlin, man. And speaking of Caitlin, man, did you hear that Ice Cube offered Caitlin $5 million to participate in the Big Three?
I did hear that.
He offered her 5 mil zone, man. 5 mil zone. That's crazy, ain't it?
That is crazy as hell.
And Caitlin leads Iowa in every statistical category, man, except for blocks. She lead them in points, lead them in rebounds, lead them in assists, lead them in steals. Man, Naismith Player of the Year, hands down, man. There's no ifs, ands, and buts about it, man. Thing is, the Caitlin get that? I mean, it's just for 12 weeks, couple months before they season start.
Yep.
Man, $5 million. You won't make that in the WNBA.
Hell no.
You wouldn't make that at all. I'd do that. I would do that. And then that bottom half of the bracket, you got the Lady Blue Devils versus the Lady Huskies from UConn. Then you got Baylor versus the number one team, USC Lady Trojans, man. Now, USC, man, they are led by Juju, man. They led by Juju Watkins, who averages around 27 a game, man. And she just gets buckets, man. She leads them with steals with around 2.5 steals a game. Uh, I'm looking for that matchup too, man. I found myself watching a little bit of the women's game, man. And I will be there posted up if Iowa play LSU in a rematch of the national championship game on Sunday, man. I mean, on Monday night. I would definitely watch that damn game, man. I promise you, I'll be there, man. I will be there with bells on. So that's our NCAA women, man. The ladies, man. We got to show the ladies some love, man.
It's Women's Month, right? It's National Women's Month or something like that.
National Women's Month. Hey, but the
It's only
Women's
fair.
Month, hey, it's only fair, man. Women's Month is officially over on Sunday, though. But hey, they still got to show them some love, man.
Yes, sir.
Still got to show them some love, man.
Alrighty, bro.
Uh,
Here, check this
man,
out.
give it
Is
to
it
us.
is it sharing?
Yep,
Yeah, check this. Look at some of this stuff coming out of this box.
Patty Mahomes,
Yep, and there's Kyler Murray, rookie autos. There's that Patty again. Look at this.
Baker. Is
With
that
all
DK rookie?
that is DK's rookie also. And
Oh
then
man,
they got these quad autos. This one's on Johnson, TJ Hawkinson, um,
Matthew Stafford too,
Matt
right?
Stafford, and Kenny Galladay.
Kenny Galladay. Oh my God, that's a name for you, man.
Mm-hmm.
Kenny Galladay.
There's Devin Bush, rookie.
Wow.
Look at that Ravens patch. As a
Oh
Ravens
yeah.
fan, you gotta appreciate something like that.
Oh yeah. But they got Marquise Brown on that, man. I wouldn't mess
Yeah,
with him, man.
I think that's his rookie year though, isn't it? 19?
Yep. That was his rookie year.
Derrick Henry. Look at that Cowboys patch. I am not a Cowboys fan by any stretch, but
Oh yeah. Is that Amari?
yeah, Amari, Dak, and Zeke.
Zeke. Yep.
Let's see. And yeah, so you got your rookies. You got Dwayne Haskins, Kyler Murray, Drew Lock, Daniel Jones, Josh Jacobs, rookie year, David
D-
Montgomery, Marquise
DK.
Brown, DK, AJ Brown, Debo,
Oh
Nick
yeah.
Bosa, TJ Hawkinson. So they've all got big things like that. Like
Oh
there's Andy
wow.
Isabella.
Can't beat that, man.
There's that Haskins.
Oh man. That will be a keepsake because he lost his life, man. We
Mm-hmm.
keep Dwayne Haskins because he's no longer with us.
Dalvin Cook. They got some of the vets in there with Warren Moon.
Warren Moon, man.
Yeah, the vets checklist for autos is Staubach, Lambjack, Carr, Len Dawson, Brett Favre, Drew Brees, Andrew Luck, Russell Wilson, Stafford, Cousins, Theismann.
Steve Young, that's my one right there, man.
Yes, sir.
And Joe Theismann.
Look at that. They call these a
Uh
locker. There's like a piece of a football, multiple
huh.
pieces of the patch, piece of a glove. You got Miles
Uh,
Sanders rookie year, Justice Hill rookie year, Tony Pollard, Terry McLaurin.
oh man.
It's a big year.
Tony
Yep.
Pollard.
Yep.
That's Eckler right there.
Yes, sir. Check those out.
Oh yeah. N'Keal Harry.
Mm-hmm. I'm super, super excited for this weekend
Oh man.
at Debo.
You got them coming in. You already got the boxes, Drew?
Yeah, yeah, I got the two boxes here, and then I'm probably gonna get some more just basic stuff that you can find at maybe like your Walmart or whatever.
So you go be live, right?
Yeah, I'll be live on
Saturday.
Sunday afternoon.
Oh man, they're gonna go pretty quick, ain't they?
I hope so. I mean, I got 32 NFL teams. We're probably gonna have about 900 bucks,
Damn,
750 to 900 bucks in product.
damn.
So we'll
That's gonna
sell
be
them.
all right, man.
We'll sell teams at 30, 35 bucks a piece, and then once I fill, tear them down. Now the crazy thing is, all that money I spent for these two boxes, there's
Uh-huh.
only a total of 10 cards in there.
10 cards, huh?
But of the 10 cards, six of them are autographs.
Oh man, that's cool as hell, man. Hey
Hmm.
man, I gotta ask you though, Drew. Jake Paul and Mike Tyson, man.
Oh
What you
my gosh. I'm
you
tired of
you
Jake
you,
Paul picking on these guys, man.
you gotta tell me, man. What do you think, man?
What do I
Jake,
think's gonna happen?
what do you think gonna happen, man?
Well, hold on. Let me say first what I hope's gonna happen. I hope Jake Paul finally gets his bitch ass humbled.
Uh-huh.
But for some reason, something inside me just keeps telling me that this is all for the show.
Uh-huh.
And Mike Tyson, there's been videos past couple years of like he likes Jake Paul. You know what I mean?
He do.
I'm thinking there's a real fat paycheck coming for Mike Tyson, regardless.
I think
And then
so
you're gonna
too.
have Jake Paul dancing around that ring. I don't,
Mm-hmm.
but I hope Iron Mike knocks him clean the fuck out come round one.
You hope he stops him, huh?
I hope he just humbles Jake Paul and shuts his goddamn mouth up.
You
I
just don't like Jake Paul, do you?
I don't. I think he's good for the sport of boxing as
Uh-huh.
a whole, but I'm tired
So
of his mouth.
which one you like better, Jake or Logan? Which one? If you have to pick a brother, which one you dislike the most? Jake or Logan?
Jake.
You dislike Jake.
Because look, Logan's off doing his WWE thing, doing well in the WWE. Cool.
Uh-huh.
That's all entertainment. We know it's all entertainment. Meanwhile,
Right.
you got Jake Paul out here thinking he can beat anybody in the boxing ring. But
Yeah.
anytime he's gone against an actual boxer,
Uh-huh.
the one time he went against an actual boxer, I'm pretty sure he lost.
When he went against Mayweather.
No, he hasn't fought Mayweather.
That was which one that was his brother, right? Logan that fought Mayweather, right?
Right.
Okay. Okay.
And then obviously you see where that put him. Now he's in the WWE. He ain't boxing no more.
But shit, man, look at that crazy ass payday he got from boxing
Exactly.
Floyd, though, man.
Exactly.
Shit,
And that's
he,
that's what that's the same reason Connor boxed Floyd.
he got to. Hey, you fight Floyd, hey,
It's a
Jake
payday.
Logan got around 40 or 50 some million, didn't
Hmm. And then
he? Damn.
that's why I think
How much did Connor get for fighting him?
I think around 30.
Damn. Wow.
And Connor actually made it what, 10, 11 rounds with him?
Yeah, he made it. He
And
made it 9, 10 rounds with him. Yeah.
and I'm impressed too because I'll say Floyd Mayweather is the best defensive boxer of all time.
Yeah.
He's never really been popped.
Connor
And I
caught him with
will
some.
say in the
Con-
Connor fight, Connor did rock him at least
he,
once or twice.
he caught him a couple times in that fight, man.
Like, so yeah, granted it was Connor's first ever boxing match and he was doing it, it was all for the show, all for the money. I think Conor
Uh,
McGregor and Floyd Mayweather fleeced the world for about $200 million.
I think so too, man.
But
They pimped the whole world for that, man. But I think
this
Logan
Jake,
Paul and Floyd Mayweather really pimped them for a
but
little bit more than
this
that.
Jake Paul fight's not even a pay-per-view. It's getting broadcast on Netflix.
Oh wow.
So every person that has a Netflix account
Can watch the fight.
is going to be able to watch the fight.
Damn. Where they
So
gonna get
that's
the money for? I guess Netflix is stepping in and opening up the checkbook. What you think, Drew?
they've got to be. And then I think it's
Netflix gotta be opening up the damn checkbook, man.
but like there was just a few months ago, Mike Tyson was walking with a goddamn walking stick and could barely walk.
Yes. And Mike
So,
Tyson, he smoked too much damn weed, man.
well,
He
he's got a
smoked.
weed business, bro. Like what?
I know he do,
You got
man.
to promote your product.
But Mike smoked too much goddamn weed, though, man. Man, when I saw him on I showed a clip of him on Joe Budden's podcast, man. Matter of fact, you know what? I gotta go back and
And while you looking that up, I'm just gonna say because I haven't been on in a couple weeks here, I
uh-huh.
fucking told you that Sean O'Malley was gonna win that fight. I fucking told you. I called it, and I was dead on the money.
Hey man, you know what? It ended up being a good fight though, man.
It was a better fight than I expected. It showed me
It
that
was a good fight, man.
Cheeto's an absolute dog. He's still never been knocked down in his career.
Cheeto got heart, man. When I say he
And
got heart,
there
oh my
ain't
God.
yeah, like I don't need to really talk much shit about Cheeto anymore because he showed that he is an absolute dog. He's definitely got that dog in him. But O'Malley did outclass him for sure.
Oh yeah.
O'Malley beat him the hell up. And I'm pretty sure with that knee in the post fight interview, Sean O'Malley was like, yeah, I felt something squash. I
Yeah.
think he actually fractured a part of Cheeto's skull.
Damn.
And Cheeto still didn't go down.
Cheeto a tough
That's a tough motherfucker right
he's a
there.
tough bastard. But here is Mike Tyson on Joe Budden's podcast.
Gone. Fucking cooked. You can just see it.
It's interesting that two guys that come from such brutal sports can be such calm and like soft people. Like y'all are very like loving, and for me, what it is with two guys.
Halt. It's not really cool to be happy. It's not cool to be a positive person. It's a cooler thing to be negative.
You ain't said a word.
Just want to talk to you and want to just pick your brain.
Get the fuck away from me. Why don't you shut the fuck up? I wish that fucking sound just go the fuck away.
Like, this is what the fuck we down here doing?
Who the fuck are you, nigga? Come on, bring it on. I'll fight you today, tomorrow, next week, next Tuesday. I'll fight you in your fucking living room with your family as officials. Get on your fucking knees. I'm the chosen one. My dick is the biggest. Like an intergalactic juggernaut. I'm the chosen one. My dick is the biggest. Like an intergalactic juggernaut.
No one will ever know the violence it took to become this gentle.
Everything in my fucking sight has to fucking die. I'm a monster. Coming at you fast.
I love that.
Hey, how do I stop this?
You have to be beaten in submission.
Yeah, I agree with that.
What do you think about death, brother? You going out.
You're having
Your
an
soul leaving your
experience.
body.
Oh,
And you're gonna have an experience with God.
Yeah.
well, this has been a life lesson for me. This sit down, and that's why podcasts are important.
Shut the fuck up.
I need to leave here.
No. You don't want to be down with me no more? I'm beating all these guys. Beating everybody. Ooh, shit. My dick is hard.
Amazing.
I be fucking everybody on this show.
They are all shook. They are shook.
Hey man, Mike lost me when Mike said he had a chub, dog. Oh man.
Yo, have you ever seen the video of him on Joe Rogan's podcast? When
No, I haven't.
there's probably video of it. There's probably a clip of Tyson on Rogan when Rogan first moved to Texas. He had a smaller table, and it was right when he was gearing up to fight. Who was that?
Was it Lennox Lewis?
No, it was that most recent guy he fought.
I think I know who you're talking about. The one who when he fought Roy Jones. I know he fought Roy Jones, but when he fought the not the exhibition one, the last fight that he fought and he lost.
Yeah.
Yeah, the white guy. I forgot his name. I know who you're talking about though.
But yeah, it was like he was basically in training for that fight, and he was having a conversation with Joe, and Joe Rogan was like, I've heard him say it since then. He's like, why do you think we have a bigger table here now? He said, sitting across from Mike Tyson, I was physically scared of that man.
Man.
Because like Mike
Man.
Tyson, like they were talking about his old trainer and how he's basically studied all like the famous conquerors of the world, and he knows like Sun Tzu's Art of War like the back of his hand, and he just is like, he wasn't as intense as he was on the Joe Budden podcast, but he was
Hey, I
intense
know.
enough to make Joe Rogan be like, okay, yeah, I need a bigger table in here. Like,
Hey, I think I know what you're talking about, dude. Let me share it with you right here.
Want me to tell you something about that video?
Yeah.
I did that video and I was in bed for a week. That was 30 seconds and I was in bed for a week. And it's not funny because it made me realize that this is big boy
serious.
shit, okay?
Big boy shit.
This big boy shit. You was
There it
out.
is right there.
Yeah, that wasn't really cool. That's in the gym. That's
But saying that it gets you orgasmic, that's a strange thing to say.
well, that's just what I want. I wanted to find out because you're really bright, and I thought you would figure it. No, I'm being very serious.
No, I know. I know you're being serious, but I mean, no one will understand that.
The right person needs to tell it to me too.
Who the fuck's gonna say that to
Well,
you?
they do. Hey. Oh, I listen. Where was I? Was somewhere around? Listen, if that's not somebody on drugs, you tell me. No, you tell me. Now be
Right,
honest. If that's
right,
not somebody
yeah.
high, you tell me.
It could be coke.
No, that nigga, it's something. It's
Right?
something. And
Yeah.
I'ma free everybody.
Right. Shit.
This big boy shit you was out.
Hey man, Mike Tyson. Hey man, that guy is scary, man.
but yeah,
I
like
don't give
when
a
he
damn
gets,
what nobody say, man.
when he gets in training mode, he's a different beast. And when he's in fight mode, he's a whole different animal. Now there was a recent podcast that I guess Jake Paul was on, and his girlfriend was like, "What happens if Mike Tyson knocks you out?" And he looked at her and said, "Just look away." And then he's like, "But I really don't think it's going to happen." He's like, "Because I want to see what the myths are, what the legends are behind this man." And he's like, "And if they call him Iron Mike Tyson, he needs to know that I have an
Mhm.
iron chin." And Jake Paul basically thinks he's too quick, too agile, and has too tough of a chin to get knocked out by Mike Tyson.
Yeah, man, he better watch himself because Mike will knock him out. If
And
he
then
don't watch himself, Mike will
yeah,
knock him
I
out.
was just reading something too the other day of somebody asked Mike Tyson if he was doing this fight for money, and he looked right at him and said, "If you think I'm doing this fight for money, you're fucking crazy."
He did. He did. That's what make it even more scarier, man. He don't give a damn about the money, man. He wanted to go in there and
He
hurt
just wants
Jake
he
Paul,
wants to
man.
humble Jake Paul. He said he basically
Oh man,
he wants to end this bullshit.
we got a final, Drew. Clemson knocks off Arizona 77-72
Oh,
to advance to the Elite Eight. Clemson knocks off Arizona 77-72, man. And that sets up a matchup. Possibly they play the winner of North Carolina. Now, North Carolina was in the same ACC as Clemson this year, and if North Carolina happens to win, they played Clemson, like I said, twice this year. They beat Clemson 65-55 in Clemson, and then they lost to Clemson in Chapel Hill 80-76. So man, hey,
so this is the game they're gonna basically close out the series.
yeah,
Find
that's
out
it,
who the
man.
better team is.
That's it, man. North Carolina, hey, because Arizona has gotten eliminated, man, and we like I say, with that's the beauty about the NCAA tournament. If you don't come ready to play, your ass is going home. It's
Yep.
simple as that. You going home, man. Hey, man, we almost done, man. We're gonna talk about a little bit of football before we slide up out of here, man. We are a month away from the NFL draft. A lot of teams are having their pro days and everything. Everybody deciding where they want to go to. A lot of moving and grooving that's been going on in football and everything, man. A lot of moving and grooving. We were talking about the Cowboys the other day, how they Dak Prescott got him handcuffs, man. He's not renewing his contract, and they not gonna just let him walk. So they gotta extend him. They gotta extend Dakota. They gotta extend him, man.
Dakota Rain Prescott. Well, his
Dakota has
parents are
got to.
assholes for that.
They gotta extend him, man. Today, Seattle. I mean, the Washington Cougars had their pro day today, and Michael Penix Jr. Showed off his speed, man. He showed off at a four
Four,
five
yeah, I was
four
about to say
six
four
four
six.
five four
Yeah,
five 4.6 40. And that's not that bad for a damn quarterback, man. Sub 4.6 40. And they say his long run was around 4.56 to 4.59. So, hey man. Then they had them other receivers out there that was running 4.3s, 4.4s, and everything, man. So
you
we're
ever
right
seen
around
that?
the corner.
I
What's
didn't
that?
mean to didn't mean to cut you off
No,
about
no, no. You
football.
good. You
You ever
good,
seen
bro.
that Mike Tyson clip where he says, "I'll fuck you till you love me"?
Oh yeah. Yeah. Mike is brutal, man. Hey man, Mike is brutal, man. When I say Mike is brutal, and just imagine, they say, man, I know he was probably a bigger asshole when he was the champion of the world, man.
Oh yeah, and he was on a bunch of coke and doing a bunch of other shit then too.
Hey, Crawford say, as a Bears fan, I cannot wait for this draft to be over, man.
As a
He
Bears
said
fan, why? Because you getting Caleb Williams?
they getting Caleb, man. I throw a whole monkey wrench in the draft and go get Jaden Daniels.
They ain't gonna do that.
They going after Caleb because they feel like that they missed on Mahomes years ago when they end up drafting Mitchell Trubisky
Yeah,
over.
what a fucking mistake.
They drafted Mitchell Trubisky over Patrick Mahomes. You know the fans in Chicago is still not living it down. We talk about 3 Super Bowl championships later. Hey man, hey, if Nagy would have had Mahomes, he'll still be in Chicago.
Isn't Nagy with the Chiefs?
Yeah, now he is. Yeah.
He's still got his boy.
But still, the thing is, Nagy wanted Mitchell Trubisky, I think, man. And I think the front I think was it Crawford, help me out on this, man. Did Nagy want Patrick Mahomes, or did the front office want him? Somebody wanted Trubisky and somebody wanted Mahomes. I think the front office or somebody wanted Trubisky, and I think Nagy wanted Mahomes or something. Or it was one of those two. Somebody wanted Trubisky and somebody wanted Mahomes. Well,
somebody should have lost their damn job.
Needless to say, since they failed on Mahomes, the Chicago Bears have had a substantial amount of turnover in their organization, man.
So do they think that like Caleb Williams is like a generational talent here? Like he's going to be the next like gift to the earth, or like what?
And
Because personally for me, I think he's bad product. I think
Caleb,
I think he's a head case.
he's
And
a
I
head
think,
case. He's a prima donna, and he hasn't done anything, man.
and I think his whole like sitting out of the combine and everything was him masking an injury of some sort. Like I
Yeah.
just I I hate to
Hey,
say it, and I'm not a Bears fan by any stretch, but I think the Bears are going to be in some deep water again because they're going to draft Caleb Williams, and he's not going to pan out on the NFL level.
and that's why they should have kept Justin Fields. They got Keenan Allen. Then you got Keenan Allen on one side. Then you got Keenan Allen on one side. Then you got DJ Moore on another one.
Mm-hmm.
You got DeAndre Swift as your running back. With that number 1 overall pick, you could have went in and drafted
Marvin Harrison Jr.
Marvin Harrison Jr. You got a receiving core that's go kill it. Yep. That's go kill it. You gave Fields all the tools he need.
He needs a better offensive line.
That's it. You get Marvin Harrison with that number 1 pick, and then you go after that. All your picks after that. That's when you put together that offensive line. You got that number 8 pick. Go get your lineman. Then you got the second round. Just load up with the lineman. Defense wasn't that bad. I mean, then that team right there would have been a
contender in the North for sure.
They would have been able to beat Detroit in the North for the North and everything. They'd be back to the monsters of the Midway. Crawford said, "Yeah, I'm not sold on Williams," and he's a diehard Bears fan, man. And they said multiple scouts had Mitchell Trubisky rated higher than Patrick Mahomes.
Where are the scouts now?
They should have been fired. It's needless to say, they're probably no longer employed with the Chicago Bears organization, man. That's crazy, man. That is crazy, man. I cannot wait to this NFL draft, man.
Man, I'm just excited for the NFL season to start again. Come on, August.
You waiting for the season, Drew?
Oh my
kickoff?
Gosh. I'm so ready. I am so ready to see Saquon in that Eagles green.
Oh man, I know you. That's gonna be tough, man. Hey,
like, when I saw them get rid of DeAndre Swift, I was like, man, what are we doing? Like, that's our solid running back. And then I think it was either same day or the next day, Then I see Eagles sign Saquon Barkley, and I went, okay, no problem. Problem solved.
That's it. Hey man, you the same. I'm the same way, Drew. Man, I cannot wait to see Lamar. I can't wait to see Derrick Henry in this Ravens uniform, man.
Man, man, that
And
is going to be
you
a
know what?
nasty little combo there.
We were talking about this last week on the show. No, was this Tuesday? It was Tuesday. And a lot of people say they wouldn't draft Lamar Jackson. I mean, not Lamar Jackson, but they wouldn't draft Derrick Henry. I'll say you gotta look at the system he's in. He's in a great system right now.
That's built for him.
It's built for him. That read option is gonna be deadly. That read option is gonna be deadly, man.
I can't wait
Oh
to
my
see him
god.
just get trucking down the field. And
Oh
then
my
what is
god.
it? Patrick Queen went to the Steelers.
Uh-huh.
Oh man, when he gets plowed over that first time by Derrick Henry, oh
And
man, I bet you Ravens fans are gonna just be
and
on cloud nine.
you know what else, Drew, man? Uh that's gonna open up so much for
Hmm.
Zay Flowers and Mark Andrews down the field.
Yep, because
Oh my
everyone's gonna be
God.
so worried about that run game. Because if Derrick Henry doesn't have it, Lamar's taking it. And then
Yep.
if neither of them are running it, you're gonna have Mr. Burner, Zay Flowers hauling ass down the field to take one.
And then you got old reliable Mark Andrews running
Right up the
across the
middle.
field.
Right up
Hey,
the middle.
running these short routes, getting you. Hey, man, Mark Andrews and Zay Flowers should really eat next year. Now, the only thing we have to do as the Ravens, we have to figure out a way to get Isaiah Likely on the field with Mark Andrews, some double tight ends.
Yep. If they can
That
work out a two tight end set,
oh my God,
man,
man.
that's gonna be nasty. And you know me, I'm not a Ravens fan, not at all. I
Yeah.
fly with the bird of the right feather, not the wrong feather here.
I
And
love it.
it's I honestly I'm excited to see what the Ravens do. I
Oh man.
and I mean, being that we're talking about Baltimore, thoughts and everything to the people of Baltimore and the lives lost on the Key Bridge.
Oh man, we talked about that, man. Man, our
Man,
condolences, man. The construction workers, man.
I
And
was just on that bridge like a week and a half ago.
damn, wow.
Like I travel that area pretty frequently,
And
and
I know,
now,
and I know it had to be hard for you because you're a laborer and everything, Drew. And
yep.
man, they say they found a couple guys, the truck that they were sitting in. It was 20 submerged underneath water when they recovered them today, man.
Hmm.
Two guys in the truck, man. And I'm like, oh my God. That just gotta hurt, man.
It's just, I mean, we can talk about it offline, but I I'm not quite sure if we're being told the whole truth though either. So
I I I was saying that too, Drew. I was saying
like
that too.
I I'm no navigator and I'm no crew like ship pilot or anything like that, but I've definitely spent some time on some large boats.
Oh
And
yeah,
all I'm gonna
military.
say is yes, sir. All I'm gonna say is I know for without a shadow of a doubt, when power goes out, you can still steer that boat. That's all I'm gonna say.
And we say I'm gonna leave it at
Now I'm gonna just leave it at that.
that. Oh man. Crawford said good thing about this offseason roster. It's going to be a quick tell if Williams is any good and or not. It won't be any excuses. He said, I wish the Bears would have signed Derrick Henry. They could have signed him, man, but they settled for plan B,
I mean, they
which was
got
DeAndre Swift.
I think that's a solid running back for Chicago. We
That
we all
is.
got to
That's a
see what
very
he could do in Philadelphia, and I mean, he got vultured by Jalen Hurts a lot, but
uh-huh.
um,
But you got to think that that's a good play for that's a good play for him because because you got to sit here and think the Bears not only they have DeAndre Swift, but they still got other
Khalil
they
Herbert.
they got Khalil Herbert, man. And then I know they still got Rashawn Johnson too.
Roshan Johnson, yes, sir.
So they
And don't
got
they have another rookie from this past year, Tyler
Travis Homer.
Scott?
Travis Homer. Travis Homer. They got another one. So I
Isn't
mean,
there? Isn't I thought there was a rookie running back, Tyler Scott there.
Tyler Scott, rookie receiver.
He's a receiver. Okay.
Rookie receiver. Yep. And then you got Cole Clement and Gerald Everett.
But I think
Man,
Cole Kmet, that was Fields' boy. I don't know
that
if
that
I don't know if
was.
he's going to mesh as well with Caleb Williams. We'll see. We'll see because I mean he's definitely a solid tight end. We got some young tight ends in the league now that I think are definitely making a name for themselves. Like
But man, that hurt.
I think the Bills need to figure out a way to have a really solid two tight end set with
But you
Dawson Knox and Dalton
and
Kincaid.
Kincaid.
Yeah,
Hey
like
man,
he's solid.
I think that really hurt the Chargers though when they let Keenan Allen get out of town, man.
Yeah, like who's their number one receiver now? Josh Palmer?
Josh Palmer,
What the hell?
and then they got Quentin Johnston, the
Oh
number
man.
the number one rookie, the first round rookie they drafted last year out of Baylor,
Dude can't catch. He's got bricks for fucking hands.
Featherstone. Featherstone. You got
Like
Dalton Kincaid, Dawson Knox. I mean, hey, you have
I,
some good ones up there, man. You got James Cook.
I think
Uh,
yeah.
you got Khalil Herbert. You got Curtis Samuels. I guess this is the year Josh Allen and Stephon Diggs make up and do their thing this year, I guess.
I Man, I don't know. Like I was hearing some rumblings, but obviously the Cowboys ain't doing shit. But I was hearing some rumblings of possible reuniting of brothers in Dallas with Stephon Diggs going to Dallas. But I haven't heard any more about it. That was like 2 weeks ago. I was reading an article about that. Um,
Oh, so who would they give? I know they ain't giving up CD.
nah, but imagine if you had CD and Stephon Diggs both on the field for Dak.
That'd be nice. That'd be nice for them.
And then he's got that what Ferguson at tight end.
Uh-huh.
And I guess that what they traded Pollard or Pollard got released or something like that. So what? Who's their running back? Deuce Vaughn?
Deuce, what's his name? No. Rico,
Rico Dowdle.
Dowdle. Yep. Rico Dowdle.
So got Rico Dowdle and Deuce Vaughn as their
Yep.
running backs, which I mean Deuce Vaughn's a tiny little guy. He's like 5'5". Like but
He a little bitty dude, man.
I mean I can't say shit though, because I'm only like 5'4", so we all good.
Well, I'm 6'2", man. I'm a little
Jesus
bit taller
Christ,
than
man, you got a
I'm a
whole damn near a foot on me.
I'm a little bit taller than 5'4", baby. Hey man, but they still got Brandon Cooks, CD, Jake Ferguson, like you said, man. Jalen Tolbert. They
Luke
end up picking up.
Schoonmaker. He
Yep.
was their rookie tight end this year.
I like Luke Schoonmaker, man.
Me too.
I liked him, man.
I mean, and that's probably the only time you'll hear me say I like the Cowboy.
I
But
did.
I know I was just reading an article a couple days ago too that Zeke kind of wants to go back to Dallas.
I can see that. I can see that. And they got the capacity to get him back there too, man.
Mm-hmm.
I can see them getting him back there too, man. So
I was really happy with Philadelphia in their with their free agency moves until that goddamn Kenny Pickett news.
that
God,
Kenny,
golly,
that Kenny Pickett would do it, man.
he's a fucking bum. I don't want
Kenny
any parts
Pickett.
of that Kenny Pickett. Like I'll take Tanner McKee's bum ass who never even saw like 1 minute on the field over Kenny Pickett.
Man, I'm gonna tell you who is turning out to be a bust, Drew, man. Man, and he had such a great career when he was up in Detroit, man. Kenny Galladay, man. Kenny Galladay has just fell by the wayside, man. he just fell by the wayside. I don't know what
Yep.
the hell happened to Kenny Galladay, man.
Injuries and then not having a quarterback that can actually throw a damn ball to him.
Because when he had Matthew Stafford, man,
Yes, sir. He was like the constantly bailing him out. What is this? Ideal Philadelphia trade 32 minutes ago from the NFL. Let me read this article real quick. It said something about an NFC North team and a first round pick of some kind.
for who?
Philadelphia.
Oh wow.
Six logical first round trade teams that should benefit all parties involved. Let me see. Where was that Philadelphia at? They're saying Denver should trade with the Cardinals, and the Broncos would receive the number 4 overall pick and number 104. The Cardinals would receive number 12 overall, number 145 overall, 2025 first round choice, and 2025 second round choice.
Wow.
Then, where's this Eagles news? That's what. So they're saying Eagles should trade with the Vikings to get the number 11 overall pick. Vikings would get 22 and 50.
Yeah.
Howie Roseman has traded up into the first round in 4 of his last 5 seasons.
They got some plan, man.
Another Thursday night swap could secure the services of a top cornerback, Terrion Arnold, or Kenyon Mitchell, or wideout Xavier Worthy, the new NFL Scouting Combine 40-yard dash record holder.
Hey
Mitchell might be
man.
the top candidate given his combination of 6 foot and an eighth inch, 195 pounds, and 4.33 40. The fact that Philadelphia gave up
4-3-3.
the second most passing touchdowns in the last season. Minnesota or Denver, whichever team does not work out the deal with the Cardinals, must decide whether it views the 5th quarterback in the class as worthy as the top 12 pick.
Damn.
So it'd be like Eagles number 22 pick or the Vikings own selection at 23 on a quarterback, either Penix Jr. or Bo Nix, and the other team's edge rusher.
I can see that. Hey man,
Yep.
Kenny Galladay was released by the Giants, man. Last year, 6 receptions, 81 yards, and a touchdown. A
And that's
dismal
sad
season,
but
man.
it's because he went to a Giant. The
Yep.
Giants season was abysmal.
But the thing is, Kenny Galladay was born and raised in Chicago. He's 31 years old. Well, he's 30 years old. He'll be 31 when the season kick off and
That's
everything
old
in
for a
November.
receiver, man.
That
That's
is
old.
30, 31 years old, man.
You're talking
Hey,
like lineman and quarterback age now.
go back to Chicago, Kenny Galladay. You born and raised in Chicago. Finish your career. You could be that third receiver to DJ and Keenan Allen and everything. Hey, take the league minimum, go in and prove it, man. Say, hey, let them know you still got it on a 1-year deal. Sometimes you got to bet on yourself, man. If you don't bet on yourself, ain't nobody gonna take that journey with you, man. Michael Thomas is still out there too, man. Ain't no
Nobody
telling
wants
what.
him. Injury
And
prone as hell.
and
And
that's the
he's old.
same. That's the same as Galladay, man. That's the same as Galladay, man.
There's a lot
Who?
of guys that are still free agents that I didn't expect, like Stephon Gilmore. He's
Uh
still a
huh.
free agent. Zeke still a free agent. You got I mean, hell, there's a lot of teams that could use Zeke, even if it's just as like their third down back or something. Like,
Oh yeah. Zeke. It's a market for Zeke. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's a market out there for Zeke,
but
man.
I've honestly been most shocked about the Chargers basically selling the whole team.
Yep. Hey,
Like,
man. Unless
but I guess
Harbaugh
that's
must go.
Harbaugh trying to get his boys, his Michigan boys in the draft.
Yeah, I
Like
think
Blake Corum could come right into that system. He knows the
I'm
system.
I'm thinking
So,
Blake Corum is definitely on this radar.
and then what? JJ McCarthy
Well, I
to back up
to
Herbie.
black up Herbert. I think he just so in love. I think Harbaugh is so in love with Justin Herbert, man. That's the reason why he say he took the job with Justin Herbert, man.
I mean, Herbert's a dog. He just needs the weapons around him, and looks like the damn the Chargers just sold the house and left the furniture. You know what I mean? Like,
They shouldn't. Hey, and then after they traded away Keenan Allen, they was trying to get Mike Williams to re-sign with him. Why the hell would I come back there now? You didn't cut me. I'm not
right.
coming back
Didn't
there.
they trade Eckler to the Commanders or something?
Yep, yep. And then they signed Gus Edwards, which lets me know that they are going to go after Quorum.
Yep.
Quorum's going to probably end up there.
Either that or
Then
they're just going into their rebuild phase.
you got Joshua Palmer and Quentin Johnson as your receivers. You got Will Disley as your tight end. We know we know they're going after what's the name for their tight end. They got Hayden Hurst. I think they're going to go after Alabama's quarterback. I mean tight end.
Oh, what's that kid's name? I know who you're talking about. He was
What
like the
is
best tight end in the nation the last 2 years, right?
yeah, what is his from Georgia? I know his name. His name is on the tip of my freaking
Yeah, it's
tongue,
like
man. What is that kid's name? Georgia tight end. Georgia's
I
tight.
know
Georgia's
he
wide
had a sick
receiver.
pro day too.
Blake. What? Not no Blake. What the hell is this kid's name, man? What the name is that kid's name? What is the name of that kid's name?
Brock
man?
Bowers.
Brock Bowers. Yes. Brock Bowers.
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess that'd be a pretty good fit. That'd be a decent fit. If they could end up with Blake Corum and Brock Bowers, I think they wouldn't be like a high flying passing attack or anything like that, but I think they'd
No,
be
they wouldn't.
solid in the run game and underneath.
They would be. They wouldn't be high power, but like you said, they would be solid enough.
They'd be efficient.
Very efficient. I agree with that statement, Drew. Man, a lot of good sports, man. A lot of good sports, man. I think we finna put a pin in this one.
Yes, sir. I might go
Yeah.
watch some go
And
watch a
we
little bit of sports myself right now because
oh yeah,
it's
I'm
normally getting
definitely
my bedtime, but we get that paid holiday tomorrow, buddy. So I am not going to work.
I am off work tomorrow too, buddy. So I am gonna enjoy it and I'm gonna go watch these North Carolina Tar Heels kick off in the next 20 minutes, man. Hey, man, thank you guys for tuning in tonight, man. Crawford, Percy, Jeremy, man, thank y'all for coming in tonight, sharing the show with us, man. Big weekend of sports, man. Y'all don't want to miss it, man. Final Four will be determined by the end of this weekend, man. And it's just, like I say, you don't want to miss it. Football, we don't know what's going to happen in football, but more baseball. More baseball is kicking off, man. A lot of sports, man. Women's
Go Phillies,
NCAA.
go O's.
There it is. Women's NCAA tournaments kicking off too. Hey, man, check us out on Tuesday as we recap and run down the whole weekend of good sports, man. Me and my boy Drew Dog, we out of here, man. Check us out on Tuesday. Peace.